people out there with secondary cancer who get cancer and live good, long, productive lives.
Anger as health chiefs say they won't licence a potentially life-extending drug for women like Sue with breast cancer. The National Institute for Clinical Excellence, or NICE, says the drug Perjeta isn't cost-effective.
Yeah, Perjeta is currently being tested on women through the Christie Hospital in Manchester, but it isn't routinely available on the NHS. Cancer charities and women taking the drug want NICE to reconsider. Our correspondent Ashley Derricott has more.
5 months ago, Sue Wynne was diagnosed with breast cancer. Not long after, she learned it had spread and was terminal. She's 42.
One of the things that people think when you've been diagnosed with secondary cancer is, well, you either get cancer and you're cured, or you get cancer and you die. But actually, there's a lot of people out there with secondary cancer who get cancer and live good, long, productive lives, but only if they get the treatment.
Like 1 in 5 women with breast cancer, Sue has an aggressive form of the disease known as HER2 positive. But she's been receiving the trial drug pertuzumab, also known as Perjeta, a treatment which from next year is being withdrawn from the NHS by the National Institute of Clinical Excellence, which deems it too expensive at over £2,000 a month per patient. Sue's consultant says the evidence shows Perjeta works, keeping patients alive for longer in a way not seen since the once controversial drug Herceptin.
We see that same sort of improvement, and the projected survival time, improved survival time, looks like it's going to be 6 months to a year on top of Herceptin, so it's a big change.
This year alone, 5,500 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer, an increase of around a third in cases since the 1990s, and why so much money is being spent on research. Every year the NHS spends millions of pounds on drugs trials, but few have shown the early promise of Perjeta for terminally ill cancer patients. Patients who would argue it's just as important to prolong life as it is to treat the disease.
When you have a diagnosis of 2 years, 6 months is a long time. That's a fifth of your life. You know, so it makes a massive difference.
For Sue, hope is important, just as it will be for thousands of other women yet to receive a diagnosis. Ashley Derricott, ITV News.